One of my favorite things about having this channel, guys, is you. I love reading the comments because I love to learn things from you guys. I love the corrections. I love reading the comments. I can't read them all, but man, the ones that I read, you guys, some of you guys leave some really powerful and thoughtful comments, and I'm pumped to learn things that I didn't know before. I don't know if you guys are like that, but it's like, don't you just hunger and thirst for knowledge and trying to figure things out? It's just, life's journey is so cool. Anyway, under the last Tulsi Gabbard video, somebody left a comment, said Tulsi Gabbard is a member of the CFR. That's the Council on Foreign Relations. And I didn't know that. I had no idea. And so I left a message and said, can you substantiate that? And I was like, hey, I got Google or DuckDuckGo. I can just plug it in. So I typed it in the search engine, Tulsi Gabbard, member of the CFR. It took me to CFR.org. That's the Council on Foreign Relations actual website. Tulsi Gabbard is a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. And if you're not familiar with what the Council on Foreign Relations is, do you remember when back, I don't remember what year it was, maybe 2010, 2011, Hillary Clinton got up there and she said, as a member of the CFR, I'm glad you guys are in Washington. That means I won't have so far to go to be told what to do and how to think about the future. You remember that video?
Thank you very much, Richard, and I am delighted to be here in these new headquarters. I have been often to, I guess, the mothership in New York City. But it's good to have an outpost of the council right here down the street from the State Department. We get a lot of advice from the council, so this will mean I won't have as far to go to be told what we should be doing and how we should think about the future.
The Council on Foreign Relations objective is a one world government, whether by consent or by conquest, end quote. That's from one of their founders. I'll try to dig all the stuff up and all the specifics, but it's funded by the Rockefeller Association. It's funded by Ford, and I think by JP Morgan. But these are all the big banksters, the big Rothschilds banksters, the Zionists. Henry Kissinger, one of the premier members of the Council on Foreign Relations, is quoted as saying, military men are dumb, stupid animals to be used as pawns for foreign policy. The Council on Foreign Relations is the organization that has the most say in how we conduct foreign relations. They head up our foreign policy. It's not the president. These are the getting close to the puppet masters, the actual puppet masters. Now, I personally believe that even if you're going up to, on the upper echelons, even with Kissinger, I still believe Kissinger is a puppet. He's just one of the big guppies in the pond. I think the people that are really in control are the names that you've never heard of. You know, we can call out the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Warburgs, and all these people, but I think that there are even people in sinister powers behind them. Can I prove that? No, but it does go up the chain, guys. You know, there's no telling what kind of crap is going on that we have no idea, no earthly idea what's happening. But getting back to Tulsi Gabbard, or Joe Biden or Donald Trump or Mitt Romney or whoever, it doesn't matter. Name your political candidate, Nixon, Ford, Reagan, Bush, Clinton. It doesn't matter. Name whoever you want to name. They are being controlled. And if they aren't now, they soon will be. When they take that seat and pick up that pen sitting behind that desk at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in that Oval Office, they are going to find out, if they haven't already, they are not the leader of the free world. They are a figurehead puppet who does not call the shots. Executive order, it doesn't come from the president. It comes from somebody who told them to write the executive order. We have to understand this, guys. We have got to understand this. Don't continue to vote and continue to be a part of this system where you're saying, oh yeah, not only do I want Donald Trump or Tulsi Gabbard or Bernie Sanders, not only do I want them to rule me, I think it'd be a good idea if you ruled my neighbors too. And of course they're always going to go, but we need to get health care.
we need to stamp out student loan debt. We need to help the people. We're from the government. We're here to help.
Those are the most terrifying words. The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government, I'm here to help. I know you guys have heard me say that time and time and time again, but it is absolutely 100% true. Because when the government says they're here to help you, they're not. They're here to control you. They're here to manipulate you. They're here to steal from you, but they're not here to help you. They're from the government and they're here to help themselves. And it's always going to be, but it's necessary to have universal health care. It's necessary to have the Affordable Care Act. It's necessary for our safety to have the Patriot Act. It's necessary to pass the Federal Reserve Act. It's for your own good. It's necessary to, well, you know what William the Younger said? Necessity is the plea for every infringement of human freedoms. It's the argument of tyrants and it's the creed of slaves. The tyrants will say it's necessary because they want to acquire control over you. The slaves say it's necessary because they want to feel safe and secure, and we believe our rulers and they can do nothing wrong. Look, I get it. It's easy to be swept away by emotion. Anybody can succumb to being swept away with emotion because you want to believe the best in people. You want to look at Uncle Joe and look into his eyes and see his pretty white teeth and that kind, uncly smile, even though he's creepy. And you just want to believe him. You just want to believe he's there for your good. You know, there's some people that it's not so believable. Like, I look at Kamala Harris and, like, she's just like a vulture sitting on a pedestal waiting to get the next piece of roadkill that comes her way. You know, you look at a Bernie Sanders and it's just all sinister. But you look at somebody like Tulsi Gabbard and she's got kind eyes and a kind smile. And Andrew Yang, he's low key and he's real smart, he's intelligent, and you just want to believe these people have your best interest at heart when the exact opposite is true. I just sent out a tweet about 30 minutes ago. One of the best things you can do for humanity is live your life ripping the mask of kindness off of the face of evil. Because that is what politics is. It's the clever art of using euphemisms, lies, emotionalism, and fear-mongering in order to dupe you and me into not only accepting, but demanding the chains of our own enslavement. That's what government's all about. That's why I keep on saying government is mind control. It's made up of those two words, governo and mentis. The two Latin words, governo and mentis. Just remember that. Governo and mentis. Governo means to govern or control, and mentis means the mind, to control the mind. These people are trying to manipulate you, not just regularly, not just control you like a slave, but to get you to ask them to control you. To get you to think, hey, that's a good idea. I do need a ruler. And not only do I need a ruler, but you need to be the ruler of my neighbor and my other neighbor and that guy over there that I don't even know. And then what it does is it degrades all the individuals in society. And it makes you think that calling for immorality is moral, that it's just, that it's right. When you call for a ruler to rule somebody else, you're actually condoning the initiation of force and violence and theft on people who haven't done anything wrong. And when you consent and you vote, you're actually voting for evil to rule other people. And that's what these people are. Rip the mask off the Democrat Party. Rip the mask off the Republican Party. That's what you got. Rip that mask of kindness, and I'm from the government, and I'm a saint, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. Rip it off and look at the ghoul behind it, and just let facts and logic and reason be your guide. Try to, emotions are good, but unbridled emotions will get you into some deep doo-doo really, really quick. So Tulsi Gabbard is a Council on Foreign Relations One World Government member. Share this video, guys. Make this go viral, because it is so important that people understand what the hell is actually going on. If we can get rid of, if we can do one simple thing, get rid of the euphemisms. Get rid of this gun control and start calling it what it really is. It's people control. Somebody wants to control you. Does anybody have a higher claim over your life and property than you? No. Okay, then government doesn't exist. If that's not a truism, then government can't be true, because that's what government is. Government is a belief that there's a class of people, you can call them president, senators, congressmen, representatives, it doesn't matter what you call them, but there's this class of people who believes that they have a moral right to rule you, and on the other side of it, you have the moral obligation to obey those rulers or be rightly punished. Do you think that's true? If you don't think it's true, then you're an anarchist. You don't believe in rulers. You don't believe in government. And so then why are you voting? If you claim to be a moral person, why are you going to the polls? Because you're actually asking for somebody with evil intent to exercise and initiate unwelcome force on people who don't want it in their lives. Oh yeah, steal from that person so all these people can have free health care. Oh yeah, steal from that group of people, we'll call them the 1%, but you know the 1% isn't going to get taxed. It's going to trickle down to the working class. See, they even say there's a class system in America. It's the working class, the ruling class, the poor class, the elite class. We got all these classes going on. Oh, we'll take from the rich and we'll give to these people over here. Doesn't ever work like that. They're liars. So we need to rip the mask of kindness off of the face of evil every chance we get. CFR member, Tulsi Gabbard, truth. The truth will set you free. Okay, guys, that's my rant. I am so stoked that you guys are part of this channel. Please take a second right now, go to my BitChute channel. If this channel goes down, we'll be able to contact through that way. I love this community. Go to my Discord server. All these links are in the description below. Anytime I premiere a video, I jump in the Discord and we have great conversations, like conversations that are record worthy. You can record them and really learn a lot from them. Awesome people. I'm pumped every time I go into that room, every time I leave. And so go to my BitChute channel, go to Gab, subscribe to me on Twitter. I don't call you guys my followers, I call you my fellow listeners. We're just fellow journeymen trying to get through this life the best way we can, doing good for our fellow humans every chance we get. I love each and every one of you guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to go to highimpactflix.com, get on my newsletter. And, let's just circumvent all this censorship stuff. YouTube's not going to be around forever. They keep shooting themselves in the foot with that fully automatic AA-12. They can't shoot their feet off fast enough. They're working on their legs and their torso right now. So I love every one of you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You guys have a great day. Oh, and make it a great day. Great days don't happen on their own. You got to make it a great day. It's a concerted effort. It's a decision on your part. But make it a great day not only for yourself, because what good is that? That's emptiness. But make it a great day for everybody in your zone of influence. See you in the next video.